Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a game called Grand Kokoro Episode 1. This was actually sent to me by the developers. First time for me in my YouTube history, so yay! Thank you so much for sending me a code to this game. This is a visual novel, an indie game, and it should play about 4 to 5 hours, so I will probably publish this in 4 episodes or something like that. And let's get to playing. Also, I might have to change my recording scheme at some point. I had a bit of a trouble getting the game to actually show up in the recording, so we'll see how this goes. Whoa! Okay, hello. I love the music, it's very beautiful. Oh, okay, hello. Elijah? Yes? It's nice to see you in the rec room with everyone else. You know what today is, right? Yes. Are you ready? I guess. Is something wrong? No. Elijah, you know we are nothing like that orphanage. We won't treat you like they did. I'm not going to give you medication just to keep you quiet. No, Jesus, this got heavy right from the get-go. I'm here to help you. So if there's anything wrong, please let me know. I want to help you. Okay. So, from what I checked out on the Steam page of this game, there will probably be some rather heavy and emotional stuff being dealt with in this game or in this story, so I don't know. I will put the appropriate content warnings to the description below. Just check them out before venturing any further of this video. And you know, in general, while watching YouTube and in life in general, just, you know, take care of yourself. Don't consume content that you know will make you feel bad or will trigger you or anything like that. Okay, this is taking quite a long time, even though the music is lovely. God, I love this. Oh, okay, there we go. Hello, good morning. Shut up. Three months later. Good morning. It is time to get up and start your day. Oh. As for me, I got my coffee and my donuts, so I'm all set and ready to go. Good morning, people. Let's dive into it with the first bit of news for this morning. Anyone hoping to have a quick commute to work will be pretty disappointed. I bet I know who that is blowing up my phone. Elijah, you have session today at 1 p.m. Will you be able to make it? I almost forgot about him. It's been 3 months since I've seen him and that hospital. Even though it feels like I was released only yesterday. When will that feeling go away? Give it a time, right? That's what he said. Just give it some time. Sure thing, Dr. Everly. I'll give it some time by not seeing you or that hospital ever again. Procrastination. This is one of my deadliest superpowers, deadly only to myself, my social, college, and professional life. But with these powers combined, I'm pretty much useless. But Dr. Everly has his own set of superpowers, and they are determination and evaluation. And if he determines from my evaluation that I'm not fit for the outside world, I'll be locked up in the hospital again. And I don't want that. It's surprisingly not a fun place to be. But I have one more superpower up my sleeve. Manipulation, one of my lesser known superpowers. I've only used it a couple of times, but when I do use it, it works wonders. For example, though carefully crafted texts, I've been able to keep Dr. Everly at bay. That means no counseling sessions, no checkups, and no hospital visits. That's me, Elijah Grant, Master Manipulator. Not sure if you should title yourself like that. Elijah, these texts will not suffice anymore. Give my office a call immediately so we can reschedule your counseling session if you cannot make it in today. If you do not call this office within a day, I will have to reconsider my evaluation on your current status. Fuck! I guess I'm not as good as I thought. It's raining like crazy in Highcrest, so expect your boss to be a little late today, folks. But I can't have him show up here. I barely told my friends I'm back. If he shows up asking around for me, they'll know where I've been. As for us grunts down here in the south, it looks like it's going to be one beautiful day. The rain has let up and the sun is shining bright. I haven't told them anything. Not what happened or where I've been. I've spent the last 3 months trying to forget about the accidents, my father and that hospital. I stayed here for 12 months. There. 12 months for trying to convince everyone that I wasn't some psycho with his hand on the self-destruct button. And now all I want to do is move on. I want to be Elijah Grant, a normal person, someone that blends in the background and is forgotten. Instead, I am Elijah Grant, the broken, fragile psycho with a horrible past. I want to be normal, or as close to normal as I can get. A bit of sad news this morning as well. Sarah Winters, age 18, of Doric County, was reported missing yesterday. She was last seen on campus exiting her humanities class at around 9 p.m. on Wednesday. Which is why I can't risk anyone finding out what I really am. Not even my friends. Because even though I know they'll accept me, they'll still see me as different. And all sewers are seen as different and unwanted. Especially here in Crown Crest, where it seems like the aggression towards sewers is higher than other places. Social structure, okay? The legacies. The ones on top that rule almost everything is a small group of families called the legacies. Collectively, they hold a majority of the world's wealth, as a result, have a huge amount of control over everything and everyone. The legacies sometimes use this power of theirs to humiliate and crush the ones below them just because they can. Fortunately for us, there is not many of them left, so they could be dying out. However, they won't go without a fight. Next in line, we have the Wellborn. Most, if not all, Wellborn are employed by legacies, sometimes forcibly. The Wellborn are similar to the legacies in that they have loads of cash, but they don't have nearly as much as the legacies. However, what the Wellborn lack in monetary means, they more than make up with in influence. What if the influence? Glad you asked. Influence equals power and money. Why? Well, if you are an influencer, you've managed to cultivate a very large and loyal following. A following that will buy whatever you want them to buy, say whatever you want them to say, or do whatever you want them to do. But as quickly as you can gain influence, you can lose it. So one day you can be a superstar and next day you're nothing. The Wellborn not only understood this concept, they knew how to manipulate it in their favor, but more on that later. Below the Wellborn are the Ciphers. These people usually hold the lowest, most undesirable jobs in society, which is why most Ciphers are considered unclean, undesirable, and disposable. But there's a newer group of people that have recently emerged within the past 5 years. These people are even more reviled than the Ciphers. And they are known as the Sirs, or the survivors of Colonnade. You see, 5 years ago in the city of Crown Crest, the Colonnade building collapsed, killing hundreds and affecting thousands of lives. After the collapse, the survivors started exhibiting some strange behavior. Some heard voices, saw creatures, or even committed suicide. Soon rumors began to spread that the survivors, or Sirs, were infected with some sort of virus, a virus that was driving them mad. And because of this, nobody wanted to be associated with them. The Sirs have slowly become social outcasts over the past 5 years, and if you're unfortunate enough to be associated with one, you will become a social outcast as well. However, there is a growing trend in our society which has started to blur the lines between the classes. The trend or idea is known as the Pure, originally started by a group of Wellborn who knew how to manipulate and monetize the concept of popularity. This group of Wellborn later branded their idea as influence, which then became the social currency for the Pure. Get enough of influence and you can start to become the part of the Pure. The Wellborn had finally found a way to rise above the legacies. However, by creating the Pure, they have inadvertently created a way for anyone to rise above their current social status. Which means you can truly become anything you want in this world, regardless of your background, as long as you have enough influence. Is that a parallel for social media there? The Pure have become a haven for many of us social outcasts, but becoming part of the Pure isn't easy, because even if you gain the required amount of influence, you still need to go through the vetting process. Whatever the hell that is. Sarah Winters knows this all too well. She was the first person I saw pledge themselves to the Pure. You were invited to the Pure because you somehow managed to get enough influence. But you have no idea how this disgusting, pathetic, weak thing standing in front of me ever got enough people to like them. You belong in the sewers with the rest of the Sirs. 3 days left, Winters. That's all you got. Make your pledge week count, or you'll be back to being nothing. And all that little influence you gained will be hilariously forgotten. Is it just me, or does she look like she wants to kill herself? Well, that does run in her family. Oh, cute. She's going to kill herself just like her mommy. Why don't you stop crying and stick up for yourself? You're an adult, for fuck's sakes. You'll never make it in the real world if you can't even defend yourself here. Let's go. We don't have to bother with this thing anymore. She'll never pass Pledge Week. Yeah, maybe she'll actually kill herself and give her family a break. Oof. Nobody came to her defense that day, not even me. We all just stood there and let it happen. This is the 5th person to go missing this month. The police department is asking anyone with information to please come forward. Now that she's missing, I wish I would have said something to show her that she wasn't alone. And up next, we have a quick reminder to all you folks out there. Main Street has been blocked off for the annual Colonnade ceremony that will be taking place all weekend long. That's right, today that ceremony starts. As most of you should know by now, the ACC is the time we take to remember and celebrate all those that were lost when the Colonnade building collapsed 5 years ago. After that incredibly devastating tragedy, thousands were left homeless and countless others slowly succumbed to their injuries. Thankfully, Moira Industries, owners of the fallen Colonnade building, and the newly established Delian Medical Group have come together to provide much-needed medical help and housing to all those affected. It seems so morbid, continuously bringing up horrible things that happened in the past. I guess it's better than running away from them, like what I've been doing. Moira Industries have been fighting rumors for past few years of a widespread disease that is said to be responsible for the large amount of deaths following the collapse of the Colonnade building. Representatives from Moira and Delian assure the public that there is nothing to be afraid of, as the Colonnade building was strictly an archival building and held nothing that could cause such a widespread epidemic. They went on to say that the majority of deaths linked to the Colonnade collapse were psychosomatic, and that no physical disease was present in any of the victims or survivors. The entire press release can be found on their website for any of those wanting to read it in its entirety. The same statement released every year doesn't help or comfort many of us who have been labeled untouchable, which is why most of us have chosen to stay hidden. We've seen what happens when you're outed. The same thing that happened to Sarah. Also, a quick reminder, folks, the ACC will continue throughout the weekend, so make sure you get your shopping and errands done early, because there will be an hour or so delay both ways. Okay, that is it for the news. Let's get into some music. First up, we have a nice little song that will make your Friday morning commute just a tad bit smoother. Eli, you're back. No, wait, how does this guy talk? He looks fabulous. Is it like this? He probably is. Eli, you're back. Oh my god, it has been forever. Lucien de la Hunt. The first day I met Lucien, I wasn't having the greatest time, but if it wasn't for him, I would have never gotten off that floor. He showed me how to stand up for myself and how to fight back. After that day, we were inseparable. Hey, is that all I get? Sorry, how did you know that you were here? Funny, honey, I basically run this campus. You can't hide from me, and why would you want to? I'm not only offended, but extremely hurt by that. Sorry, I knew I should have said I was here, but I guess I was just a little intimidated. What with you being a pure and all. Aw, Eli. You don't have to be nervous around me just because in the 5 years you've been gone, I've become an iconic goddess. There's the hand in the frame. Arrogant as always. I don't know how you got into the pure. You're basically trash and poor. Oh, you nerdy little bitch. Oh, I missed your piss little attitude. You're the only one that I show that side to. Lucky me. I'm just kidding. As far as the pure thing goes, you don't have to be rich to be part of the pure. You just need a lot of influence. And let me tell you something, honey. I am the richest girl in school when it comes to influence. And how did you earn that distinction? On your knees or back? Oh, okay. You got some jokes, huh? Well, I haven't seen you in a while, so I got a few stacked up. Haha. But I really did miss you. I really missed you too, and I really missed Seb. I didn't feel like myself without you guys. Aww, well, now you're back with us, and we will never let you leave. I guess you weren't lying. You really are popular. My phone is just bursting with influence, honey. But all that comes with a price. One that I am more than willing to pay. Besides, as head of the fashion department, I get whatever I want. What does that mean? It means because of my extraordinary fashion sense, I've been put in charge of the only department that brings in any money in this damn school. Which also means I have a crapload of connection with some of the most influential people in the country. And that's pretty much how I got into the Pure. Well, that and one of my best friends just so happens to be a legacy. So there's no way the Pure would ever turn me down. I'm basically their queen now. I'm awesome. You used Seb as a backup to get into the Pure. He doesn't care. Yeah, I guess not. Are you okay? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Why? You just seem a little distracted. Like, you have something on your mind. Honey, you know I can sense these things. I'm okay. Just worried about fitting in, I guess. You don't need to worry about that. You're friends with me and Seb, so nobody in their right mind is going to mess with you. Besides, by the time I'm done fixing you up, they won't even remember the mess you're in. You don't like my outfit? I think it looks fine. Honey, it looks like 1,000 years old. Where did you even get that from? It's only 5 years old and 5 years... Oh my god! It was my father's. Oh. And you know how it is. We always wear the hand-me-downs. Honey, we did that when we were kids. We don't do that now. Certainly not in a place like this. People will tear your ass up. Listen, just put yourself in my loving hands and I will turn you into an amazing unicorn that the Pure is just dying to admit. I mean, look at what I did with Seb. Remember how cute and innocent he used to be? Everyone walked all over him and took advantage of him, but now he's angry and evil, and I think he might have killed someone. What? Never mind that. Let's talk about you. You were in Vatali for 5 years. Honey, you've got to tell me everything. And there it is, my first set of lies staring me right in the face. I always wanted to visit Vatali. Okay, I can do this. Like those girls told Sarah, if you can't make it here, you might as well just curl up and die. I may be paraphrasing, but I think that's the gist of it. I have to protect my secret if I plan to be something more than just a sir or a cipher. I've only been to the coast and the guys there were gorgeous. I never knew how big. Okay, let's recap. I told Lucien and Sebastian that my father sent me to Vatali, a small but beautiful country in the north. As for my father, I told them he moved to Nauru, an isolated island in the middle of nowhere. So that's it. I just have to maintain those lies. No problem, right? Am I stupid? Can this even work? Maybe I should just come clean. Hello? Huh? So, when did you pick up this little habit? What? This whole drifting off into space thingy? Girl, that's a little crazy. You might want to tone it down, at least in public. I just get caught up in my thoughts sometimes and I forget where I am. Is that why you don't tell me or Sebastian that you were back? You've been here for months and didn't even tell us? I'm sorry, I just didn't want to bother you. I know how busy you guys are. What makes you think that we would ever be too busy for you? Well, you are an iconic goddess working 24/7. You're too busy for anybody. You're still the biggest dork I've ever met, and from the looks of it, you're still the biggest virgin I've ever met. What? Honey, you still got just the look on your face. Don't worry, we'll get rid of that soon enough. But first, we got to get rid of this sad mess and turn you into a globe-trotting librarian just itching for a fuck. You're such a whore. Well, thank you. And look, I personally love your outfits, sort of. Okay, I really don't love it, but I do love Daddy Grand. So if you're happy wearing this, then that's fine, it's adorable. But you don't need adorable right now, you need sexy. And what is going on with this hair? There weren't a lot of places I could go to cut my hair. Well, you could have done it yourself. But it's okay, we'll get all of this taken care of and soon you'll be popular pure, just like me. There is no way I can be a pure, and I'm not sure I want to be. Are you crazy? Of course you want to be. That's the only reason you came into Crown Crest, isn't it? That's why anybody comes here. Not me. But I don't care about that stuff. But being a pure means you're set for life. You make connections, you get a great job, you basically have an entire group of people behind you that will not let you fail. And for people like us who grew up being ciphers, that's a fucking godsend. I can get a good job by myself. Without a pure, I just need to work hard. Your father worked hard, my mother works hard, and they barely scrape by. Don't let your father's hard work be wasted. Do something with this opportunity. I guess I can try, but... What the hell is taking so goddamn long? You're supposed to grabbing and go. This is not like one of your kidnapping killings, okay? You don't just grab someone and go. You stay and have a conversation. Like a civilized human being, okay? Let's go. Whoosh! Sebastian Hargraves, heartless. But to me and Lucian, Sebastian would always be that shy little boy we met all those years ago, who needed a friend or two. You're not even going to say hi to Eli? Hey. Hi, Sebastian. Now, can we go? Wait. One desk, no TV, no dresser, no closet, a few dead bugs, a crappy little twin-sized bed, and a horrible brown blanket. Okay, well, your dorm is the next thing I'm going to redo, but first let's get you that makeover. Come on, we'll get some stuff for your dorm while we're out. Okay. Why don't you just leave him alone? Excuse me? I said leave him alone. He doesn't need your help to fit in. Oh really? Just like you didn't need my help to grow some balls. I didn't need your help, and neither does he. I'm just trying to do something with him. What are you doing? Nothing! Hey, I'm the one that helped him find a place when he got back. And I paid for it. Oh yeah, great, fine. The fucking cockroaches can't even survive here. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't even be in the dorms. You literally own half the fucking school. You could have gotten him a better dorm. First off, I don't own shit. My father owns shit and he doesn't own the school. Well, he just owns the land that this school is on, but not the school. There's a difference there, so shut up. And some of the buildings. Again, shut up. Oh god! I don't get money thrown at me like you think I do. There they go. fighting as usual. It's strangely comforting to know that not everything has changed. These two have been fighting since day one, but back then it was Lucien yelling at Seb telling him he should stand up for himself. Now it's Seb telling Lucien to back off. I have to kiss ass if I want more money, and I'm not about to fucking do that. Not even for your friend? Yeah, that's nice. I'll be outside. Go on then. Hurry up. Oh, don't be mean to Seb. He does do a lot for us, and he never lets us pay for anything. Oh, honey, I know. I just like to push his buttons every now and then. Why? Because if he can handle me, he can definitely handle the daddy of his. So Mighty Magnus is still being an ass? Yes, but he's even worse now that he has a bargaining chip in Alexander. You know him, right? Seb's little brother. Sort of. I never met him, but I've heard Seb talk about him. How is Magnus using him as a bargaining chip? Oh dear, there is something tragic coming. What? Okay, listen. You cannot tell anyone what I'm about to tell you. You know, Seb doesn't like his business out in the public. Okay. Well, a few years ago, Xander got sick. Around the same time the colonnade thing happened. Was he there? Is he a survivor? No. He just got sick around the same time. He's not a sir or anything weird like that. Oh, so what's wrong with him? Nobody knows. He's seen so many doctors, but they just can't figure out what's wrong. How is Magnus using Xander? Well, Mighty Magnus, being the kind of soul he's always been, told Seb that he's going to stop funding Xander's treatments. Why? Because he thinks it's useless spending so much money on treatments that won't work, when he's just going to die anyway. Oh my god. He's a vicious bastard. I knew he was mean, but this is so evil. You should be nicer to Zeb. He has way too much to deal with. I can't. Why not? You've seen him. You see how emotional he is. He needs to know he can't give in to that. What he needs is a place to get away from all that. We have to be his sanctuary. You can be his sanctuary. I'll be his training partner. Besides, I have to use my wicked tongue for something other than my own pleasure, right? I guess. I just wish there was something else we could do. Maybe there is. What are Alexander's symptoms? Oh, well, he's tired all the time. He can barely stand on his own, which is why he spends most of the day in bed. He has constant nosebleeds, headaches, seizures, and blackouts. I haven't heard of those symptoms developing together before. At least not for a survivor. Did you become a doctor in Vatali or something? I have a friend who's a doctor, so I might be able to ask him for help. Really? That would be great! But before you ask your friend for help, let me run it by Sepp and see what he says. And look at you, landing doctors! It's not like that. Well, thank you for thinking of Xander. Hopefully Sepp will be okay with this. He's pretty protective of his little brother, so you have to promise to keep this quiet. You know how this place can get. Yeah, I know. I'll be super safe, no names. Okay, enough of this doom and gloom. Let's get you ready for your debut. Debut? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to set up your very own cotillion tonight. Because you are about to be introduced into high society, honey. High society? That's just trash with money. True, but we need that trash's help. I like these characters. They're cool. They're adorable. Oh, I better get going. I gotta do a liquor run before I finalize the party for tonight. You can't drink. You're not even 21 yet. Fortunately, in Finland, the legal drinking age is 18, so perhaps he can drink. Since when do people wait until they're 21 to drink? I've been drinking since I was 14, although that could explain a few things. Anyway, let's go. I gotta get you laid tonight. Wait, what? I thought it was just a meet and greet type of thing for the trashy pure. It is! You meet them, then you greet their genitals. It's simple party mathematics. Ugh. Okay, I know I said a lot of stupid things, but this party is really important to you. It is going to be the first time any of these people meet you. And like it or not, you need their approval. Because the cold hard reality is, if you want to have a future that doesn't involve being a cipher, you need to be the pure. But being a cipher isn't the end of the world. Just because we're ciphers here doesn't mean we're ciphers everywhere. There's an entire world out there that... You think our social structure begins and ends here? With one word, the legacies, the well-born, and the pure can have us blacklisted everywhere. Their reach goes far beyond Crown Crest. You know this world wasn't meant for people like us. We're poor, our parents are poor, our grandparents were poor. And just like them, we don't have a chance in this world, if we don't try to change it. Besides, you already said you'd do it, so can't back out now. Relax, not everyone in the pure is evil. Look at me! Not sure if you're not evil though. Yeah, okay. Let's pimp me out for my future. Trust me, everything will work out. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Let's go! It's been like 40 fucking minutes. Alright, calm down, fuck! Let's hurry before he pees himself again. He only did once, and that was because he accidentally touched a cow prod. I know, wasn't it hilarious? If only I could get my hands on one of those things again. You're a little scary. Oh, thank you. And hey, don't worry about anything, just stick with me and I'll make sure your future is as bright as mine. And if all else fails, we can always leech off of Seb. As long as we get rid of mean old Daddy Magnus. I couldn't believe how much has changed since I've been gone. The happy, innocent Sebastian was now known as the Heartless Hargraves, and Lucian was this international hustler within the pure. As for me, well, I'm just this neurotic mess, hoping no one will figure out who I really am. But this is it. This is the beginning of my journey, the moment where I step back into my life. Like Lucian said, our parents worked themselves to death, and I owed it to my father to take advantage of everything that I can. I'll work as hard as he did. I'll make my life better. Whoa. Eli? Eli, are you okay? Seb! Are you experiencing some sort of PTSD thing here? Possibly, maybe. I like the effect here. Oh, you just fainted. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. You ready to go? What happened? I just asked if you're ready to go. Are you okay? I thought I was done with this. Oh yeah. You're acting weird, but I'm not surprised after all the things that happened last night. Girl, I never seen someone pumped so quickly in my life. I pumped and dumped so quickly in my life. I have to... I mean, congratulations, but damn, that was a little rough. Even for you. This isn't real. You're not real. You probably shouldn't have said that. Oh. And what makes you think that? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Okay, this is going to get scary, I think. Whoa! Also, I accidentally skipped a bit of dialogue here. But whoa! This reminds me a little bit of like Doki Doki Literature Club and Tokyo Dark that I recently played. This is just my jam. Okay. Eli, honey, are you okay? I should probably save the game. There we go. Yeah, I think so. How long was I out for? Out? You didn't pass out. It looked like you were about to, but you didn't. Are you sure you're okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? No, I'm fine. I guess I just stood up too fast. I probably just need some caffeine. It's way too early for me. Oh my god, you scared me. I thought you were going to pass out and die. Sorry about that. We should go before Sebastian starts yelling. Okay, well, we can stop and get you some coffee before we pick up anything else, because I do not want you to pass out on me. You damn caffeine addict. Hey. Come on, let's go. Okay, you go ahead. I just need to get my phone. A recall? No, it felt different. It was more vivid, like I was actually there. Is this what he meant when he said it could get worse? Well, hello, doctor. Don't worry, Elijah. You can beat this. Why would I have a recall now? I've been taking my medication every day. I haven't been stressed out. It doesn't make sense. I hate this feeling of not knowing what's going on in my mind. I feel completely helpless, just like that day I woke up in the orphanage, waking up to that reality that everything I knew was gone. I felt like I was waking up in a dream, a nightmare. It's strange how you can trick yourself into believing that reality is nothing more than a nightmare. It's even stranger to think that the things you'll do to wake up from that nightmare, the things I've done. Hey, you coming? Oh yeah, I couldn't find my phone. Look at your face, you look so worried. You need to relax. Yeah, I know. And did I hear that you talked to Seb before you talked to me? Oh, I'm definitely going to get you back for that. You watch. As soon as I stepped out of Groundcrest Hall, I could feel the cool, crisp spring surround me. The crystal clear sky was as beautiful as ever, and the light breeze that carried the whispers of fluttering leaves and swaying branches felt like it was carrying away all my worries. It's funny how coming outside just makes me feel instantly better, like whatever happened in my room was an eternity away. I could forget it, because it wasn't me, it was in another world, another me. And instead I can just concentrate on the here and now, like the rest of the students. Although most of them aren't concentrating on anything at the moment, being that it's spring break. Most, if not all of them, are yelling at the top of their lungs at the anticipation of the upcoming graduation and parties. With finals finished, all the dorms seemed to be full of life, but for a few it was bittersweet, because some of us didn't have families to go home to, or they were saying goodbye to their lifelong friends and lovers. This would be the last weekend they would have together before they graduated and moved on to different parts of the country. So many couples were saying their goodbyes as they tried to spend every possible second together. It brings a smile to my face, but it also left me longing for my own little tragic romantic moment. Ooh, you had something like that. Finally. What the fuck took so long? Where the fuck were you? I've been out here waiting. I was yelling for you when Eli almost died. What? Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? Hold on, I'll get my driver. No, I'm fine. I just stood up too quickly. Oh, look who has compassion for others. You're so sensitive and caring. It's cute. A little pathetic, but cute. Oh, fuck off. And why does it take you an hour just to pick someone up? Yeah. Oh, God. That can't be him, can it? Can't be who? How? Honey, what is going on? Who are you talking about? Who saw you? He's probably talking about that guy, considering he's the only one walking towards us right now. You think you're so smart, don't you? Eli, why are you freaking out over this guy? Oh God, this can't be happening right now. Do you owe him money or something? Is he your ex? Ooh, I want to meet him. No, wait. Okay. Look, just go to the store, buy your liquor, surprise, my outfit, whatever. I'll meet you back here later, okay? Ooh, you're just going to let me pick up your outfit? You don't even like my fashion sense. You've never liked my fashion. You can pick whatever you want and I'll wear it. I swear, I don't care. Just go, please. He's getting closer. Okay, go. Bye. But wait, is he your ex? He looks so old. I didn't know you were into daddies. Go! Okay, but remember, you said anything. Wait, I think I recognize him. Go! Alright, we're going. Tell your sugar daddy we said hi. Yeah, these characters are adorable. Elijah. Oh, it's the doctor. It's good to finally meet you. Dr. Finn Everly, the resident doctor of Dillian Medical. Psychiatrist. He was the only doctor within Dillian that really seemed to care about us, about me. Although sometimes it seemed like his caring nature bordered on obsession. What with him having us divulge in every single detail of our thoughts and feelings before he let us leave the session. It was strange, but I suppose it helped us face the thing we were afraid of. Hello, Daddy. I mean, Dr. Finn. I mean, Dr. Everly. You've missed 3 months worth of sessions. Oh, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Oh, I am absolutely fine. Couldn't be better. How did you find me? How did I find you? It is my job to know where you are. You are under my care. Is that why you came here? To see if I was okay? Of course. When I noticed your prescription was up to date, I decided to personally deliver a few pills to hold you over until you came in for a proper evaluation. Oh. Apart from that, do you mind telling me why you've been avoiding our sessions? I was just busy with finals and I couldn't make it. School is over now, yes? Yes. Well then, now would be a perfect time to catch up. Is your dorm through here? No! I mean, yes it is, but I have so much to do, I have to pack and get ready to go home and... Which is exactly why we need to meet. This is the first time you're going to be going home since... Yeah, I know, I don't need a reminder, I get enough of those. Well, shall we? I can't. Why not? I don't have time. Sorry, I'm just really busy today. Maybe tomorrow we can have a session, is that okay? Part of the reason why we're supposed to meet every week is because you haven't been out in the world alone since the incident. I don't want you to get overwhelmed and stressed and do something stupid. And do something you'll regret. When will it end? Excuse me? Am I always going to have to convince someone that I am not a ticking time bomb? Not always. We just want to make sure you are capable of taking care of yourself. Capable of understanding what is real and what is not. Well, there is no reason for a session because I'm well aware of what my reality is. And my reality is my father is dead. I have no remaining family and I was a ward of the state up until a few months ago when I turned 18. So you no longer have to be concerned with me. Are you an adult? You are an adult ward of the state, Elijah. Yeah, okay. The court has deemed you incapable of making your own independent decisions. You are my responsibility. What? So we will have our weekly sessions or you'll find yourself back in the hospital for further evaluation. Right. Well, let's get this over with. After you. I noticed you didn't mention your incident in your speech outside. Is there a reason for that? I said he was dead. Do I need to elaborate as to how he died? Oh! Fine. He burned alive in front of me, all while a building was crashing down around us. Happy? I meant your incident, not your father's. My incident? You make my suicide attempt sound like a minor infraction. But I suppose it is, given the fact that it's in my past and I'm perfectly fine now. Why didn't you mention it earlier? Did I need to? Were you afraid to? Were you afraid someone would hear you? I just forgot. Did you? No, I didn't forget. I don't think I can ever forget. But I want to. I want to move on. I understand. Do you? Because it sure as hell doesn't seem like you do. And why would you say that? Because you're always dragging me into my past. Every single session is all about what happened, when did it happen, and how did I feel when it happened. There is a very good reason for that. I just want to be left alone. I want to get on with my life. I want to forget all about the dead people. Is that what your father is? Just another dead person? I want to move on. Is that such a bad thing? No, moving on is a good thing. However, running away, that is a bad thing. I just want to forget. I don't want to see those images in my head anymore. You're trying to push your father's memories away. You're trying to push all your memories away, which is exactly why the recalls are happening. How did you... I'm not trying to push his memories away, I just don't want to see him like that. I don't want to see those horrible images anymore. I don't want to see all that blood. Oosh! Elijah, I am here to help you. How did you know I was having recalls? I wouldn't be a very good therapist if I couldn't recognize the signs. Elijah, listen to me. I have to make sure you can handle living in the outside world. And right now, it doesn't look that way. I don't want to go back to the hospital. You're having violent mood swings and recalls. Pretty soon you will slip into psychosis again. Jeez, that's... I don't like that. Have you at least been taking your medication? Yes. Okay, well, we are going to have to go back to the hospital for a full evaluation. I was fine before you got here. I really was. I was laughing and joking and just being myself. It could be an easy fix like changing the doses of your medication, but I won't know until we run some tests. For the first time in a very long time, I was myself. Aside from the mood swings and recalls. Elijah, if you don't take care of yourself, all the hard work you've done will be for nothing. Do you really want to go back to that person you were a year ago? No. Then you have to give this treatment a chance. You need to stay in contact with me. I know, it's just that. And you don't have to go back to the hospital if you keep in contact with me. Really? Yes. Okay, thank you. And you were right. About what? I don't want anyone to find out. And why is that? You're not blind, Doctor. You know how this city is, how they see us. If people found out I was a sir, I would be labeled as an outcast. No one would talk to me, no one would give me a job, and I'd lose the only people I have left. My friends, my family. You need to worry more about your health than your social status. Your friends will still be there for you. I don't want to lose anyone else. Not again. Okay. We can meet here or at my house instead of the clinic. What? To protect your privacy, we can meet here or at my house. And if we run into anyone you know, we can simply say that I'm your friend visiting from another country. Really? You would do that for me? Of course, Elijah. I'm not here to ruin your future. I'm here to make sure you have one. Oh, he's a nice doctor. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm going to get your prescription refilled and you can come by my house tomorrow to pick it up. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate you doing this for me. Just be sure to continue to take your medication and show up for your sessions. I will. And take a double dose of your medication today. It should help with the recalls. Okay, thanks. 2 hours later and I finally got my head out of my own ass. I can't believe how angry I got at Dr. Everly, even though I knew he was just trying to help. But he was right. All I've been doing these past few months was running away. I was so busy trying to avoid my past, I couldn't see that I was slowly coming apart in the present. And if he didn't correct my dosage like he did, the recalls could have gotten a lot worse. Fuck, I forgot to ask about Xander. Maybe I can call Dr. Everly and ask him. We're back, Eli girl! Oh, hi. It took longer than we thought because someone wanted to go all the way out to Market Country. Oh, you're so cute when you're annoyed. And we didn't go all the way there, just halfway. Yeah. And that is what I love about these two. In a matter of seconds, they can make me laugh and forget all about my worries. I always used to wonder if there was something between them, given how much they bicker like an old couple. But Lucian said Zeb wasn't his type. He preferred more aggressive, thick men, and Zeb was a little too timid and scrawny for him. Alright, we got everything. As for Zeb, I don't know what he likes. The only thing I do know is that he hates his father and most of his family, except for his little brother. How long is this going to take? We got your new outfit, some lip balm, and a few moisturizers. Although, I do remember him kissing someone long ago. I don't remember who it was, though. The only thing left is cutting your hair and snagging you a man. As for what he thinks of Lucian, well, he pretty much thinks he's annoying, pushy, and way too demanding. Let's go. I have to be at the party. But to be fair, they're both pretty pushy and demanding. We're going. Jesus. Why do you have to be there, huh? Got another business deal to do? Even though I knew they didn't like each other in a romantic way, I still envisioned them together from time to time. But now it just seemed wrong to think of them like that. Yeah. Come on, Eli, put this on and I'll spray you with some perfume, cut your hair, and we're done. Alright, let's do this. Bingly bingly bing! This is like oh, this is like a straight up Sailor Moon transformation scene. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Oh, you look dashing, my dear. Very trendy. Oh. Wow. Girl, did you just literally pretend to do an anime transformation right now? Honey, no! Well, at least we're starting to see a little bit of the old Eli again. Welcome home. Thanks. I actually feel really good. I feel like myself. Like anything's possible. A new you? A new me. Honey, let's get down and dirty tonight. Yes, honey. There's that nice little bitch I've been waiting for. Come on, sister, let's quench your thirst and moisten those thighs. Oh, this is getting hot. Oh, God. Okay, let's hustle, bitches, and I think I'm going to leave this episode of Grand Kokoro episode 1 here. Oh, I'm liking this. I really am. There is a paid version of this game and a free demo also available. I will leave them both down to the description below so you can check this game out for yourself, play it for yourself before I spoil any more of this. This looks so interesting. There isn't much of gameplay as to it so far, but I am really intrigued by the story and the music is very, very nice. And yeah, I am getting a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club and Tokyo Dark vibes from here, like from the visual effects and this whole aspect of mental health and handling trauma and all that sort of thing. So oh yeah, I am liking this. I am so excited. But thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you're having a great day and I will see you again next time.